How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com is live right here from Kilmer Court, campus of Snider High School. We have the boys game right here in front of us, just a couple of minutes away. We are excited. This is a rematch of the Holiday Tournament semifinal round, which we saw the Homestead Spartans defeat the Snider Panthers 64-59 to move on to the final game, which was eventually upended by the Northside Legends, who won their record-breaking fourth SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament. This is Tim Atkinson, ladies and gentlemen, be calling your game all night long, as well as the first contest, which saw the Lady Spartans defeat the Lady Panthers. That game started at 6 o'clock. That was a 73-59 final. Now we move on to the boys. This is gonna be an outright battle, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready, get your popcorn out at your couches, as this is gonna be a blast to watch here at Snider High School. Of course, tonight's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. None of this would be possible without Parkview Sports Medicine and, of course, Sports Center 80. Sports Center 80 is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center 8 is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. So about 5.5 to go here on the pregame. Both squads are out on the floor getting their warm-ups in. Go back to the semifinal round of that Holiday Tournament. Jack Ferguson flat out was on fire, was playing and toying with the defense of the Snider Panthers. He broke out off the top of my head. I believe he had about 30-32 points. The kid is a dynamite player. He's a stat-stuffing machine. Jack Ferguson, he is unsigned for college level. He spoke to his dad previous here to the contest, and still he wants to go through the full process of the recruiting, let it all play out, and then he'll take a look at all of his options and decide where to go from there. But the sky is the limit for Jack Ferguson. He's an outstanding player, has very, very quick twitch muscles. His explosiveness has gotten better from year to year. Number 10, Jack Ferguson, he averages just under 20 points a game and 5 boards. He shoots at 75% from the charity stripe as well, does the majority of the ball handling for his head coach, the legendary, that's right, I'm putting him in that category, Chris Johnson, 279 wins and 128 18 years at the school. He's got his kids 12-1 and 2-0 in conference play. Of course, started his high school coaching career in Fort Wayne at Bishop Dwenger High School, of course, my alma mater. He took the 96 team all the way to regionals. That was before the class basketball system in the state of Indiana, led by B.J. Coretta, Andy Helmer and company. They were an outstanding team, beat Southside, DeKalb, and a slew of others before finally falling in regionals. But these Homestead Spartans, led by Coach Chris Johnson, it's not only Jack Ferguson, along with his 2 other TPE trio brothers. That's the Total Package Elite AAU team ran by Chase Sanders. He's put out outstanding talent here in the Fort Wayne community and the surrounding area from his AAU program. To round out that trio of Ferguson is Brandon Durnell and Parker Menges. We'll start with Parker Menges. He shoots at 86% from the charity stripe. He averages 13.5 points and 5 boards a game, and about 2 or 3 assists a game as well. That's number 20, Parker Menges. And then the other part of the trio is Brandon Thurnell, 16.5 points a game, 8.5 boards a game. Shoots at 66% from the free throw line, but he is a stat-stuffing machine as well, just like Ferguson. The kid dropped 32, 34 points a week ago against Southside last Friday. Had a nice game against Blackhawk Christian in the blowout against the #1 squad in Class 1A on Tuesday, which of course SummitCitySports.com was live for as well. For the Snider Panthers, they are of course led by head coach Jeremy Roush. He is in his first year, has his club 5-4 and 2-0 in conference play. He comes out of DeKalb High School where he spent 7 years, 83 and 58. He's an outstanding young coach and is still trying to get the chemistry going and his system in place here at Snider High School, but he has a talent in front of him, a McDonald's All-American nominee, and Malik Williams. Malik Williams shoots it. He shoots 24, he gets 24 points a game, 13 boards, nearly 4 blocks a game. He is an absolute force on the defensive end. You gotta go with the chest of the length of the 7-footer shot blocker, but he is joined by Jordan Gorman. Jordan Gorman, the senior 5'10" point guard, averages just under 10 points a game and just under 4 assists. The kid is a lightning bolt with the ball in his hand, and Malik Williams will need help from Gorman. And of course, another TPE product, Michael Barnfield, averages 6 points a game and just under 3 boards. He was the hero of their second SAC conference win. That was against the Northside Legends right here on Kilmer Court. Michael Barnfield hit a triple as time expired in overtime to beat the Northside Legends and to stay atop of the SAC conference at 2-0. They are joined undefeated squads with Carroll and of course these Homestead Spartans. So after tonight, we're going to have one less undefeated team in the Summit Athletic Conference. Is it going to be Homestead? Is it going to be Snider? Stay tuned to find out, ladies and gentlemen. We're about 1 minute left in pregame. Caleb Westra on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Dan Vance from the New Sentinel will join us as much as he can throughout this game, pulling double duty. Here is Dan Vance. But for now, SummitCitySports.com would love to throw it down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups.
Spartans from Homestead High School to their school song. Standing up, we will continue the pregame, playing the Manhattan Special Snider Fight Song. On behalf of Principal Mr. IHSAA and Athletic Director Mr. Steven Zimbo, welcome to tonight's high school boys basketball game between the Spartans from Homestead High School and your Snider Panthers. Indiana High School Athletic Association encourages sportsmanship from all athletes and coaches participating here tonight. Encourage the fans alike to exemplify good sportsmanship for the true spirit of Indiana high school basketball. And now as visitors on the scoreboard, the Spartans from Homestead High School. Starting the one guard, the 6'3" senior, number 10, Jake Ferguson. On the other guard positions, the 6-foot freshman, number 22, Jake Archibald. In the center, the 6'6" senior, number 42, Brandon Grinnell. Along the forward spots, the 6'3" senior, number 20, Parker Manji. And the other forward position, the 6'5" junior, number 32, Sam Buck. The Spartans are coached by Mr. Chris Johnson. Now as your home team on the scoreboard, the Snider Panthers. And guard, the 5'10" senior, number 1, Jordan Norman. And the guard position, the 6'1" junior, number 3, DeAndre Brown. In the center, 7-foot senior, number 5, Malik Williams. One of the forward positions, the 5'11" senior, number 20, D'Angelo Stroud. And the other forward position, the 6'4" senior, number 24, Michael Barnfield.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana high school basketball fans. We are set. Starting lineups are in the books for the visiting Homestead Spartans. Number 10, Jack Ferguson. Number 20, Parker Mingus. Number 22, Jake Archibald. Number 32, Sam Buck. And number 42, Brandon Durnell. For the Homestead, for the Snider Panthers. Number 1, Jordan Gorman. Number 3, D'Angelo Brown. Number 5, Malik Williams. Number 20, D'Angelo Stroud. And number 24, Michael Barnfield. Snider ranked number 18 in Class 1A. The Homestead Spartans are number 8. We are set. The 5-4 Panthers, 10-1 Spartans, and Homestead will start on defense. The Panthers with possession. Williams. Man-to-man defense from Homestead. Is wondering what they were going to come out against this Malik Williams led offensive squad. Good look to Barnfield. Finger roll, can't get it to go. Ferguson with the board. He pushed and they stop. And the Homestead student section up behind me to my left. I'm right in front of the camera. That's where you will hear the noise from the Spartans student section. Yep, Snider's right across the way. It's Jersey night here at Snider. Here's Durnell being guarded by Barnfield. There's the freshman Jake Archibald. He's an outstanding football player and an outstanding prospect at the quarterback. Brown went for the steal. Buck into traffic. That should be a jumper in travel. It's got to be called one. Good call by the official. So we'll stay with Homestead on the jump ball, alternating possession. 7:04 on the clock. We do play 4 8-minute quarters in the state of Indiana. No shot clock. Ferguson into Durnell. Leaves Durnell wide open. Rubs the screen off Archibald. Right now, Williams is on Archibald. The Barnfield on Durnell. I'd like to see how this goes. The head coach Ross, loose ball, alternating possession will go to Snider. So loose ball, we'll head to Snider on the possession arrow. We just had a jump ball 2 seconds ago, so we have an alternating possession. 6:51 on the clock. Knotted at zeros. Jordan Gorman, outstanding point guard, the senior, 5'10". Point guard, D'Angelo Stroud. Williams, baseline dribble drive, and that was a jump ball. 3 jump balls in a row. Sam Buck this time flexed through his muscles as the 7-footer went baseline. Came over on the help defense. force a turnover. And out of bounds for Jack Ferguson. He moved on the baseline. Good call by that baseline official. You have to stand still on the jump ball. It was not a scored basket. Hence, the feet must be planted. So Durnell comes out man-to-man on Williams. Good. Look to Brown, tough catch, and he stepped out of bounds. We'll go to Homestead. Baseline official on it, boys. 0-0, 6:37 left in this first quarter. SummitCitySports.com is live. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Archbold. Here's Buck in the corner. 3-ball. Menges, wide right. Williams hangs and hits. Malik Williams breaks the deadlock with his first bucket to zip. Archbold. Sam Buck has Menges, that's Durnell down low. Double team King. Archbold, that's a 3-ball, got it. And Jake Archbold hits the 3-ball for Homestead. They are going to be a very difficult out in Class 4A. Man-to-man defense by Durnell, forcing a turnover on the Louisville commit. Malik Williams, another turnover on Snider. Full court pressure coming from the Panthers. Ferguson into Archbold, and they'll back out. Ferguson gets it. Double team. They pull back. Archbold. We're going to have Williams on Archbold so he can roam and keep Barnfield as Durnell goes to work with the bucket. His first 5-2 your score, 5:27 left in this first quarter. Brown, hesitation, dribble drive, goes with the left hand, no good, and a foul. DeAndre Brown will head to the line to shoot a pair. Brown hits on the first. Hits on both. Ferguson looking to inbound. 1-point edge for Homestead. On the pair of free throws from Brown. DeAndre Brown, just a junior. He's an outstanding player. Like to see him be more aggressive on the offensive end. Archbold. Williams is going to lay back off him. Ferguson. That'll be so cute if Archbold can hit this 3. That's a 2-foot on the line. No good. Back rim. Barnfield with the board. Stroud. Three, no good. Rebounded by Sam Buck. Ferguson. Good crossover all the way to the cup. No call. No block or charge as Williams trying to take it. Euro step, gets the bump and the travel. Looked like a good Euro step to me. What called a travel? We'll head back to Homestead up by 1, 4-14. Stroud on Ferguson. Looked for Durnell. Ferguson's asking what's going on. Miscommunication. Jordan Gorman 3. Got hit. No call. But the putback. First lead for Snider. 6-5 your score on the Stroud putback. Archbold. Brandon Durnell. Swings it near Buck. Sam Buck. It's a screen from Archbold. Good defensive strategy for head coach Roush, putting Williams on Archbold. I like it. He doesn't want to shoot it. As the freshman hops up off the bench, Dylan Duff super upside for this youngster getting ready to check in. Durnell into the paint, knocked away. Up to Keandre Brown. This is where Snider's at its best on the break. Three-point edge now. As Brown hits another bucket, now has 4 points. 3 minutes left in the first. 3-point game. Archbold. Durnell, Archbold. Here's Archbold. Good gamble by Gorman. Mangus leaves it. Archbold tried to leave it back for Mangus. Picked off by Gorman. Gorman to Williams. Williams went up, and Jack Ferguson, you can see the explosion to get up with the 7-footer to deny that slam, because I tell you what, the house is going to come down on that jam. 2:31 on the clock. Williams to the line to shoot a pair. He shoots at 80% from the line. 7-footer that shoots at 80% from the line. A la K. Durant. Williams knocks it down. So good start for Snider. Duff checks in as Barnfield will sit. Dylan Duff, the freshman. Duff averages 3 points a game. He's an outstanding free throw shooter. Shoots at 90%. Williams hits them both. Doubles up the score, 10-5. Williams now with 4. Ferguson, good hesitation. Finds Logan Paul, he's just checked in the game. Excuse me, that's Grant Raver. Ferguson, 3-ball, got it to spin in. Jack Ferguson, his first points. It's a triple, 10-8 your score. Good take. Keandre Brown is doing exactly what I asked. He is being ultra aggressive on the offensive end. 143. Durnell, wide open 3-ball. Got it. Brandon Durnell cuts the deficit to 1. He now has 5 points. 12-11. Minute and a half to go. Williams, 3-ball. Got it. Malik Williams with the answer. Now with 7 points, 15-11 your score, 1:15 on the clock. Mangus can't answer. Rebounded by Gorman. Williams, baseline dribble drive. And was he out of bounds? He's out of bounds on the baseline. We'll go back to Homestead on the turnover. There's Pauly, he'll hand it. Ferguson being guarded by Stroud. And out of bounds, knocked off to Ferguson. We'll go back to Snider, and Archbold's gonna check in for Ferguson. Coach Johnson displeased with that, no question about it. Sam Buck will check in for Mangus. So on the floor for Homestead, Raver, Archbold, Pauly, Buck, and Durnell for Snider. Stroud, Gorman, Williams, Duff, and just checking into the game is Marius Ridley, outstanding football player for head coach Kurt Tippmann. 15-11, 50 seconds on the clock. Good start for the Panthers. Gorman put it on his hip, trying to go past his defender. Now to Stroud. Stroud, good help by Buck, knocked away, but Williams with the heads-up play to go track it down. 35 seconds on the clock. .25 seconds on the clock. Snider will be happy to take this last shot as they bring Sam Buck to press it. Duff in the corner, baseline tripped up, and a foul on Archbold. That will be the third team foul on Homestead, and Archbold's second.
his second, team third.
So 15.8 seconds left on the clock. Ridley will replace Stroud to inbound. Wanted the lob to Williams, couldn't find it. Now out to Gorman. Here's the trap. Gorman, nice look to Stroud. Stroud in the paint, jump stop, off glass, money. 17-11. Stroud with his 4th point. He averaged just a point and a half as Durnell takes it all the way in, and the kiss. He'll head to the line for the 3-point opportunity. Brandon Durnell, nice take, and gets the hit, finishes through it. Now with 7 points, he'll head to the line for the chance at the 3-point opportunity. Durnell bangs it home, cuts the deficit to 3. And at the buzzer, no good. So at the end of 1, your score, the Homestead Spartans traveling here to Snider, down 3, 17-14. SummitCitySports.com is live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com is live right here from Kilmer Court, home of the Snider Panthers, right here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Snider with a good start. Homestead battled back, 17-14. Homestead with the early lead. 8 minutes to go left in this half. This is a rematch of that semifinal round in the 2016 Parkview Sports Medicine SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament played at Wayne High School, December 26th to the 29th. That semifinal game, Homestead the number 2 seed, Snider the number 3 seed. Homestead did defeat them by 5, led by Jack Ferguson, who was straight in fuego against the Panthers. Here's Duff in the corner. We're in the second, 7:45 on the clock. Duff out to Gorman. Gorman will pull it back and they'll reset. Gorman, baseline, needs help, finds it in Brown. Brown goes up to the left, no good, rebounded by Durnell. Good luck to Buck, couldn't handle it. Ridley knocked it out of bounds. We'll stay with Homestead. So good push by the Spartans, just couldn't finish. They'll keep possession. Into Durnell. And the bucket. Pulls within 1 on the Durnell bucket. He now has 10 points. Duff from the baseline, no good, and we have a foul on the rebound. I think it'll go against Homestead. It's on Jack Ferguson. That will be his 2nd foul, so a big call on Ferguson. Coach Johnson will play with him with the 2 personals, though. He's done it many, many times. Williams can't get it to go. That would have been highlight material if it went. Up top. Burdell. Mangus being held in check. Buck. Back rim. Williams. Good board from the league. 17-16. 6.5 left. Duff. Nice dribble drive. Can't get it to go, but you see the talent. Out of bounds, ahead to Homestead. 6:24 on the clock. Up by 1. Archbold, Mangus, Ferguson, Buck, and Durnell for Homestead. For Snider, Brown, Williams, Lee, who's just checked in the cane, Jonquil Lee, number 11, Duff, and Michael Barnfield. Durnell hands to Mangus. Good take and a foul. Nice take by Sam Buck, the junior. He'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's the team's second. Buck tied it up with that first. Now takes the lead back for Homestead. Sam Buck with his first two. Ferguson with the steal and the jam. Jack Ferguson, so explosive. 3-point lead for Homestead. That's their biggest. Ferguson's first point since the first quarter. Brown in the post. Hands it to Williams. Baseline jumper good. Will they count the basket? We have a foul off the ball on Barnfield. They do count the basket or no? No word yet. Basket is good. Then we do get the final word from the official. So basket is good. Good help by that far side official. 5:35 on the clock. Homestead up 1. Number 8 in Class 4A. Snider number 18 in 4A. Mangus, Durnell, Archbold. Mangus up top with Gorman on him. Gamble, Durnell fought off the shot blocker and put it in with the right hand. Brandon Durnell is unstoppable right now for head coach Chris Johnson. 22-19, 5:05 left in the half. Brown, good spin dribble to Barnfield. That was beautifully done. DeAndre Brown making it happen and leave it to Barnfield, who puts in his first bucket. Up in a push. Ferguson will head to the line. He'll shoot a pair. That foul was on Williams, his first, team's fourth. Missed on the first, did Ferguson. Shoots at 75% from the charity stripe. 1 of 2 that trip. 4-point edge for Homestead. 6 points for Ferguson. Buck trying to put him right into that trap. They're doing a 1-2-2, trying to funnel into the corners, the sideline to trap. Williams. Look at the length just to get that ball up and give it a chance to go in, but a foul called. If it's Durnell, that's his second. So Brandon Durnell will pick up his foul. Well, they're only showing 1 on the board. I swear to you, there was a foul on Durnell in that first quarter, but I'm sure head coach Chris Johnson will take it. Williams pulls within 1. Williams 3 for 3 from the charity stripe in the early going. He shoots at 80%. Ties it up. 23 apiece. Williams with his 11th. Ferguson. There's this full court trap and right to Gorman. Missed the bunny. Brown, look at him sky for that and put it back in. DeAndre Brown skied for that board. He's having a heck of a first half. He's got 8 points, averages 10 a game. 4:20 on the clock, left in the half. Ferguson. Durnell. Mangus. Curl drive. Tried to leave it to Buck and out of bounds. You like to see Mangus pull up from about 10 right there with that little baby jumper. Or maybe Williams and his length. made Mangus decide differently as he's taken out. Grant Raber checks in. 4:05 on the clock. 25-23. Had 3 or 4 lead changes here in this first. There's that trap. Gorman, Stroud, Barnfield in the corner. 2-3 zone from Homestead, and they really go after it up top. They trap on it. Gorman pulls up from 15, can't get it to go. Nearly almost another rebound by Brown, ripped away by Ferguson. And a foul on the dribble drive. And timeout called by head coach Jeremy Roush. Good sportsmanship there from Stroud and Ferguson. It was a little heated on that. And just shook hands as they went for the timeout. Timeout called by head coach Jeremy Roush. A 30-second timeout. SummitCitySports.com is live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from Kilmer Court, Snider High School. Have a good one here in front of us. 25-23, Snider on top. 3:40 left in this first half. Caleb Wester on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Archbold, Ferguson, good look, got it. Ferguson's one guy you do not want to get chippy with. It seems like the more you go at him, the more he steps his game up. He's an outstanding player, and you saw the explosiveness that I talked about in the pregame with that dunk earlier. Pull up from 10, no good by Stroud. Good board by Grant Raber. Durnell with the good curl, jump stop, right-handed layup, couldn't get it to fall. Rebound, Williams. Williams looking for the space, finds Gorman in the corner. Gorman lost the handle, somehow regained it. Barnfield, dribble drive on the pump fake, got it. Smooth move by Michael Barnfield. His 4th point gets the lead back for Snider with 2:40 left in this first half. Archbold with the take, left-handed lay-in. Once again, another one spun out for Homestead. Last possession, it was Durnell. This one, Archbold. Stroud, they'll pull it back out. Guarded by Ferguson. Barnfield wants it down low. They go back to Gorman. Gorman in the point will set it up. D'Angelo Stroud. Williams. And that's a hit on the arm by Durnell. He knew it right away. That'll be 3 shots for the 80% free throw shooter. He's 4 of 4 here in the first half. He'll get 3, 27-26, and push this 1-point lead. 2:06 left in the half. Williams gets it. Williams now with 12 points. Make it 13, 3-point edge for Snider. One more attempt. Duff in for Barnfield. (29-26), 2:06 left in this first half. Williams, his 3rd opportunity, 5 for 5 from the charity stripe in this first half. Front rims, that one no good. And Mangus comes down with the rebound. Here's Ferguson. Raber. Archbold has Ferguson in the corner. Williams too late closing out, and that led to the triple to tie it up. Ferguson with this 3rd triple now has 12 points, ties it up at 29 apiece. 1:40 left. Duff, Stroud, he'll shoot a three, that's wide right. Archbold with the rebound. Ferguson, 1:25 on the clock. 29-29. Up top, Durnell, they want Ferguson again. Archbold, Mangus came to get it, they go to Graber now. Ferguson wanted it down low. Grant Raber tried to go on that low post on that far side. They'll pull it back out. 58 seconds on the clock. Archbold. Now head coach Chris Johnson saying, let's get the last shot. 50 seconds on the clock. No shot clock in the state of Indiana. All SummitCitySports.com viewers know how I feel about that. Gamble by Brown. Left Grant Raber opens, and that is defensive basket interference as Williams hit the net as the ball went off the glass. Raber will be counted with the bucket. Grant Raber. Sam Buck and Logan Pauly check in for Ferguson and Durnell, both with 2 fouls. Smart play by head coach Chris Johnson, getting them out of the contest. You don't want to pick up a cheapie with 40 seconds to go in the first half. 31-29, Homestead on top. 30 seconds on the clock. Snider looked for the last shot here of the half. There's Ridley. Duff, guarded by Buck, pulls up from 10, no good. Williams with the length, nearly got the rebound. Buck comes up with it. Lob to Mangus. Mangus, a tough catch and the finish. Parker Mangus and one. His first bucket of the game came with 13.3 seconds left in the half. 33-29. Homestead's biggest lead is 4. And Parker Mangus shoots at 86% from the charity stripe. He will head to the line for the 3-point play. Converts. 5-point edge for Sparty. 12 seconds on the clock. Gorman, Archbold on him. Williams, Mangus with him. Step back 3 ball. Nearly banked it in at the buzzer. But that's your score at the end of the half. The Homestead Spartans up 34-29 over the home Snider Panthers. SummitCitySports.com is live right here from Snider High School. We'll take a short break and join you as we get closer to that second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com is live right here from Kilmer Court on the campus of Snider High School. This is game number 2 of the doubleheader. Saw the first matchup was the girls matchup. The Homestead Lady Spartans did defeat the Lady Panthers 73-59, was up as many as 25 points in that contest. They were led, of course, by Chris McLaughlin's 22 points. Madison Parker dropped in 20. They were the team leaders for Homestead, and the game leader was Kyla Covington with 23 points in the losing effort, and that keeps Homestead at undefeated and 7-0 in conference play and moves the Snider Lady Panthers to 4-3. For the first half of this boys game, Durnell and Ferguson for Homestead, both with 12 points. Malik Williams with 13 and Keandre Brown with 8, the 2 leading scorers for Snider. But they're gonna have to get some stops together. Jack Ferguson was up and down the court in passing lanes. They need to get that under control. They held Parker Mangus and Jack, but Durnell and Ferguson went off. And only 4 players scoring for Homestead. As I mentioned, Brown and Williams along now. Stroud has 4 and Barnfield with 4. But SummitCitySports.com is live right here from Snider High School. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also follow myself at Tim Atkinson 22. That's at Tim Atkinson 22 on Twitter. As we are set for the second half of the Summit Athletic Conference matchup. 34-29, the Spartans on top of the Panthers. 2 more 8-minute quarters here in front of us. Homestead will start with the ball. So you have Sam Buck, Parker Mangus, Jake Archbold, Brandon Durnell, and Jack Ferguson, your 5 for Homestead. That's your starters. For Snider, also your starters. Michael Barnfield, Keandre Brown, Malik Williams, D'Angelo Stroud, and Jordan Gorman. Man-to-man defense from Snider. Stroud on Ferguson. Trying to push him baseline. Homestead hand to Durnell. Durnell with the smaller Barnfield. They swing it around to Buck. Now Mangus down low. Durnell. Williams playing center field. Archbold, 3-ball. No good. Knocked away. Ferguson. No good on the back rim. Buck went up for the board and knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with Homestead. Knocked out by Brown. 7:29 left in this third quarter. Coach Roush wanted to push in the back on that rebound. Now we'll go out to Durnell. Archbold, Buck, down low to Mangus. He has a smaller Gorman on him. Passed it just too early. You like to see him go in the post and go to work. Durnell kicks it back to Archbold. That's the game plan for Snider. Now Durnell, Coach Roush likes the defense. Leaves it to Archbold. 1 for 3 from distance. Hit his first one, but it's gone cold. Archbold averages just 3 points a game. He has that now. Under 7 minutes. Hands it to Durnell. Barnfield on him. Leaves to Ferguson. Ferguson, D'Angelo Stroud on him. Tries to back him in. Now back to Durnell. Barnfield on him. Dribble drive. Williams came over to help, and that's the game plan of Snider. Williams playing center field. Durnell into the paint, lost the handle, knocked away. Stroud comes up with it, and then knocked away by Mangus. Loose ball, Archbold comes down. Mangus, Archbold. In the paint, leaves it to Mangus. Mangus looking for space. Durnell, 3-ball, got it! Brandon Durnell with the triple, starting the second half as he did the first with points. Now with 15, that's a game high. Gorman. Williams has not got a touch down in the post. He wants it now. Gorman needs to feed him that ball. Durnell was letting it happen. Brown with the 3-ball and a second 3-point shooter fouled by Homestead. One in the first, this one here in the second. So that will send Brown to the line. He'll shoot 3, down by 8. Brown 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 8 points in that first half. We're under 6 minutes. Brown knocks it home, pulls within 7. Rattles that one home as well, now with 10 points. Pulls his squad within 6. 5:59 left in the third quarter. Hits that one. So he stays perfect from the line. 5 of 5 for Keandre Brown. He shoots at 71%. Pulls his squad within 5. Durnell, Ferguson. Gets a screen from Durnell. Now back to Durnell. Wants another 3-ball. He got it. I'm telling you, the kid can put up points in bunches. 32 against Southside last week. Now up 8 is Homestead. Williams needs to go to work. Faces up on Durnell. Now backs him in. Look for that skip pass. Mangus, nice job on the hustle. Durnell will bring it up. Good bounce pass to Buck. Blocked. What a block by Keandre Brown, and then the takeaway. What a talented play. And then right at him, attacks the cup, and a blocking foul on Homestead. Keandre Brown showing the aggression I asked for in their last contest. And now tonight in the pregame, he heads back to the line. He'll get 2 shots. Brown does get the roll. 40-33. Keandre Brown now with 12 points. Average is 10. Archbold. Here's Mangus. Up top, Archbold. Out to Buck, patience here for Homestead. Williams is gonna play center field, Duff behind Durnell. Tries to go baseline to Archbold, he did squeak it through. Archbold, nice spin move with the left. Outstanding move by the freshman, Jake Archbold. Biggest lead for Homestead, 42-34, it's 8. Archbold now with 5 points. Duff from 17, bucket. The freshman, Dylan Duff, stepping to the plate, helping his squad. Pulls within 6, that's his first points. 42-36. Little battle of freshmen chance there for both schools. Archbold, Durnell, they left Archbold. Nice play, finds Buck, wide open 3-ball, Sam Buck with the triple. Back to the 9-point edge, that's Sam Buck's 5th point. 3:45 on the clock. Stroud, now to Gorman, they'll reset. Gorman, baseline, somehow got around his defender, but couldn't get it off glass. Rebound, Ferguson. Pocket pick, and a foul. That was a clean pick. That was an absolute clean pick. Nice play by Jordan Gorman, but gets hit with the foul. That's a tough one there on Snider, trying to get back into this. Down 9, 3:26 on the clock. Archbold. Crossover on Williams. And swatted by Williams, but a foul. I think they're gonna have Duff hitting the head. Baseline official, that's exactly what he's calling, Duff on the side of the head. So that will send Jake Archbold to the line. We'll have 2 shots. .312. Good looking stroke there from the freshman. 10-point advantage for Sparty. Both squads 2-0 in the Summit Athletic Conference play. Somebody's going home with a loss in conference. Back rim, no good. Battle for the board. Look at the length of Williams, but knocked away by Buck. Who's that foul on? Ferguson's gonna get hit with the cheapie. So Ferguson with the foul, that is his 3rd. And the team's 3rd. And a timeout called by head coach Jeremy Roush, 30-second timeout. SummitCitySports.com, coming to you live from Snider High School. You can follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Of course, none of this would be possible without Parkview Sports Medicine and, of course, Sports Center, Inc. Sports Center, Inc. is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center, Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. So Coach Roush going over last-minute instructions for his Panthers, trying to get back in this contest. Down 10 with the ball. 3:08 left in the 3rd. Snider, Donkwell leads, along with Stroud, Williams, Barnfield, and Brown. Here's Williams, you can't leave him that open. Wide left, you won't see him miss that far. Wide open, blocked. I think that was Mangus that got the block. Here comes Buck, numbers, Ferguson. Oh, shows it and goes to the cup, Jack Ferguson. What a show by Ferguson. 48-36, 12-point edge for Homestead and a foul. You never know what you're gonna get when you see these two squads on the floor. Such exciting players as Ferguson faked that behind the back pass and went up for the lay-in. Outstanding play from the senior. Colleges get after the kid. Knocks it in, does Williams. No surprise there. Stays perfect from the line. Nope. He did have a miss there at the end of the second quarter. 7 of 8 and 8 of 9 for Williams. Now has 15 points. Back to a 10-point deficit. 2:37 on the clock. Snider with full court. Archbold. Archbold just needs to bring the ball up here. Exactly what Coach Chris Johnson was asking for. Taken away by Williams. That's a good call. That's a foul. Tangle up by both players. Cooler heads prevail. They walk away. There's some tough nose playing here. 2:25 on the clock. 10-point lead for Homestead. That will be a foul on Homestead. The team's 5th. That's the 3rd on Buck. Into Williams. Keandre Brown. And the step back, but an offensive foul off the ball, I believe on Stroud. No, it's on Jonquel Lee on the blocking foul, so we'll head back to Homestead on the turnover. Logan Pauly checks in for Archbold. Buck out as Grant Raber replaces him. Ferguson, he'll make numbers on this. Crossed over on Williams, fake, blocked. Malik Williams, but can't handle the loose one. Will inbound on their baseline, Will Homestead. 2:14 left in the 3rd. Durnell, he'll hand to Ferguson, right into a trap though. Nice movement by Grant Raber to help out Durnell on that baseline, and then head coach Chris Johnson gets a timeout called. 30-second timeout here on the floor for Homestead. Let's take another look at that Ferguson play. And my replay is frozen on here. We'll get back to it as soon as we can, but this is SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Twitter at Tim Atkinson22. That's at Tim Atkinson22 on Twitter. It's my 4th game here of the week. Fourth live broadcast of the week for myself. Tuesday we started it at Homestead, Blackhawk Christian at Homestead. Homestead won that convincingly. Wednesday night was Dwenger in New Haven. That went to OT with Dwenger winning. Then tonight, the Homestead Lady Spartans beat the Lady Panthers in the first game of the doubleheader. And now 10-point lead for Homestead over Snider with 2 minutes left in this 3rd. Kick back to Durnell. Durnell in the paint, kicks it out to Raber. 3-ball from the corner, can't get it to go. Williams with another rebound. D'Angelo Stroud has Lee open. Set goes to Williams. Williams in the paint, up, and that's an offensive foul. No call, or no bucket. 139, Williams with the offensive foul. That's a turnover on Snider. We'll go back to Homestead. That's the 2nd team foul on Williams. You like to see Williams just pull up from about 5-6 feet on the little floater, avoiding that contact, but not on that play. Here's Ferguson. 1.5 left. Homestead in control. Ferguson cut off by Stroud. Logan Pauly. 3, no good long. Rebounded, still loose, not a lead. Up to Stroud. Stroud, baseline, found an opening and cuts into the 10-point deficit. D'Angelo Stroud to 6 point. Looked like he was gonna kick it back out. Instead, with the crafty finish off glass. Logan Pauly. Ferguson. Down low to Mangus. Durnell. Logan Pauly. Mangus has a smaller Lee on him. You like to see him post him up. Nearly a steal from Brown. Near side Pauly. And Chris Johnson wants him to hold for the last shot. 46 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Knocked away by Williams. The steal. And lost his footing. Just flat out slipped. Not a lot of contact. That was just slippage. He's up and okay, thank goodness. That's the easy lay-in. That's 10 points now. They need to get back on defense. Williams, 3-ball. Can't get it to go, and that's off the top of the backboard, out of bounds. .21 seconds, 10-point lead for Sparty. Ferguson, good lead to Mangus. 17 seconds, they want to hold for the last shot here. Ferguson, good look to Durnell, 2 seconds. Pump fake, double clutch, no good, gets his own board, put back in. That would have been no good, referee waved it off. But at the end of 3, Homestead enjoying a 10-point lead here at Snider High School. The number 8 Spartans and the number 18 Panthers in a good one here. SummitCitySports.com is live. We'll take a short break and join you for that fourth quarter. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. 8 more minutes of game action in the Summit Athletic Conference game. Both squads coming 2-0 in conference. Somebody's going home very unpleased. 2-3 zone for Homestead. Little floater. Gorman, no good. Battle for the board comes down to Gorman. Floats it out to Brown. Kicks it Stroud. Stroud in the paint, leaves it to Barnfield with a good finish. Snider needs a stop right here. Barnfield now with 6, Durnell, Grant Raber, Sam Buck, Ferguson, and Mangus. With 5 for Homestead. There's Durnell, Ferguson. Baseline dribble drive on Stroud, battle. Good leave just over Williams. And that was definitely altered by the 7-footer. Rebounded. Snider with a chance. Cutting this 8-point deficit. And a foul. The 2-shot foul. Send Williams to the line. Williams. It's a roll. First points of the fourth quarter. Now has 16. Williams, second attempt. That is good. Court pressure. Under 7 minutes left in this game. 50-44 is your score. Snider within 6. Durnell, Barnfield on him. Been on him the whole game as they've moved Williams on Archibald to play center field all contests. It's been a good defensive game plan. Buck They've got away with the push off there. Now back up top, Archibald, 6.5 minutes left. Ferguson wants it. Nearly a 5-second call, they're counting it. Nearly a 5-second. Mangus, dribble drive, looking for the space. Ran into Williams though. Brown with the good hands. Buck, now Brown, and the lay-in from Brown. Cuts it to a 4-point deficit for Snider. Keandre Brown having a field day, 15 points. No good, rebounded by Williams. Brown, up with the left, got it! What a silky smooth move from Brown. Cuts it to a 2-point deficit, now with 17. My goodness, we're gonna have a doozy down to the wire, 50-48, 5:40 left in the game. Archibald says, why not? No good, and that is the game plan for Snider. Up and a foul, and almost the and one. Keandre Brown is going to work. Ladies and gentlemen, here at Snider High School, 5:14 to go in the fourth. 50-48 is your score. And Brown is taken out. Needs to get a break to be able to finish this game off. He's been playing with a reckless abandonment.
Number 3, number 9, his first team fifth.
Archibald got caught in the air, gets it out. Swinging to Ferguson, he's gonna let it rip. Can't get it to go, spun out on him. Williams knocked away by Archibald and out of bounds, but an outstanding play by Archibald because that may have been a highlight reel for Malik Williams. So we'll stay with Snider and Stroud. Gorman, along with Stroud, Brown's back in, Malik Williams and Barnfield, your starting 5. Williams, that left elbow, goes back out to Gorman. Gorman down to Williams, double team, triple team comes. Williams going to work, little left-handed jump hook, ties it up at 50 apiece, 4.5 minutes left. Williams now with 19, that's a game high. Snider faithful getting into it here. Durnell on the reverse. Brandon Durnell has been held in check in the second half for the most. It's going to be in the fourth quarter. That's his first bucket of the fourth. Now has 20 points. That's a new game high. 4 minutes left. Good look from Stroud to Brown. Back to Gorman. No good on the 3. Brown with another offensive rebound. Out Gorman, wide open for the lead. No good. Durnell with the rebound. Out to Ferguson. They look to push. Ferguson kicks it to Buck. Baseline dribble drive, ran right into the 7-footer. Hung in the air, Mangus, good catch. Over Williams with the bucket. What a tough finish from Parker Mangus. Being held in check tonight, only 5 points. Averages 13.5. Gets a 4-point lead back for Sparty. 3:15 left in the game. Brown caught in the corner. Now to Stroud. And a timeout called by head coach Jeremy Roush. Wants to talk about it with 3:11 left, a full timeout on the floor. We'll go to the break and we'll take you in with the beautiful play from Keon Brown. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana high school basketball fans. Thanks for checking us out, whether it be on our YouTube channel or our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. We do it because we love it. Give it shine to these athletes here in the Summit Athletic Conference, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and the surrounding area. D1 talent all across the board here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, in all sports, a hotbed of prep athletes. 3 minutes left in the game, 54-50. Zone, 1-3-1. Out of the timeout. They go in the corner to Williams. Back up top, Gorman. Ridley, he wants a three. Can't get it. Off fingertips of Ferguson. That will stay with Snider. A great call by that baseline official. 2:52 left in the game. (54-50). Brandon Durnell with 20 big points for Homestead. The lob and the foul. Who's that foul on? Is that on Williams? It's got to be on Williams, yeah? My goodness, they called that on Sam Buck. He had the inside position on that lob pass, but the foul called on Buck, the junior. That's a little puzzling. We'll send Williams to the line to try to cut into this 4-point deficit, 54-50. Williams with 19 points. Misses on the front end. So a chance there to cut it to 2. Missed the front end, does not get the second shot. 2:38 left. Homestead in no hurry, up by 4. No shot clock in the state of Indiana. Only that 5-second closely guarded call. And that turnover, nearly Mangus picked it up, and a travel. That's a good call by this official. That was a good call by the official and the travel. .226 on the clock. Snider down 4. Barnfield, Gorman, Stroud, Williams, and Brown, your 5 for the Panthers. Not sure if that's a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2 zone from Homestead, because it's morphing in and out. Buck up top on that. 2 minutes remaining, 2 minutes remaining. Stroud with the dribble drive, left hand, no good. Tip back, Williams with the putback on the tip in. Now with 21 points. Archibald needs to get this across. He's got about 7 seconds. Nearly does get it across the timeline, then lost the handle. Flat out lost the handle on the dribble. The wheel's starting to spin a little bit for Homestead. Up by 2 still with 1:43 remaining. One and a half left. DeAndre Brown, 17 points. He's had a huge game for head coach Jeremy Roush. Gorman, 120. Brown scoots it back from Gorman. They want to reset it. Minute left. Stroud in the corner. Gorman, 3-ball for the lead. Can't get it. Durnell with a good box out. Battle for the board comes down from Ferguson. I didn't even see him over there. And then a long football pass, just given away. Ferguson, the senior. Haven't seen him make many like that. 45 seconds, Barnfield, and the jump stop. Offensive foul. Barnfield went with the jump stop. Homestead took it in the chest for the offensive foul. I couldn't see who took it. What a turnover with 44 seconds remaining in this game. Homestead up by 2. 16 fouls on Snider, so a foul away from the 1-and-1. And a timeout called by head coach Jeremy Roush. He wants to talk about it here, down 2 with 44 seconds left in his game. Woo! What a game we have here tonight. Summit City Sports SummitCitySports.com has been live for the doubleheaders. Let's hear a word from Fort Wayne Community Schools as we close out the broadcast. Tim Atkinson here, SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And of course, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Definitely drop us a line if you need anything, advertisers, sponsors. If you want to be a part of any broadcast, please contact myself, T. Atkinson, at SummitCitySports.com, or our owner, Jay Mahoney, at SummitCitySports.com. You can also send us a message on Facebook at Summit City Sports or Twitter at 260sports. 44 seconds, 2-point lead into Ferguson. Ferguson brings it up into the double team. Once, and that's a foul. Barnfield, that was a good gamble. You got to gamble for that steal, but a foul on Barnfield. That's his third, team 7. 1-1 coming for Homestead. Grant Raber to the line where he has not been there yet tonight. He shoots it 84% though from the charity stripe, 16 of 19 attempts. Hits the front end. Cool, calm, and collected for the junior. Grant Raber, 5'10" guard, 3-point lead. Big one here to make it a 2-possession game. Hits them both. Grant Raber steps to the plate, makes it a 2-point game, or a 2-possession game. Baseline, Williams hangs and is fouled. Durnell is going to be called with the foul. It came from the near side official by the scores table. The baseline official that's 2.5 feet from the action didn't see a foul, but this near side did. We'll send Malik Williams to the line. He'll shoot 2. Williams, 80% free throw shooter, hits it. Now 22 points for Malik. Cuts it to a 3-point game. Barnfield out, Lee in. Williams hits them both. Cuts it to a 2-point deficit. 23 points for Williams. Ferguson, right by Stroud, feeling out that contact. Good steal, Gorman, who can tie it, lays it up, and it's tied up at 56 apiece on the steal and the take for Gorman. Mangus was left for a second, 12 seconds on the clock. Coming down to the buzzer. Ferguson, 6 seconds. Crossover, flips it up, blocked, out of bounds. We'll stay with Homestead with 1.9 seconds left in the contest. And a timeout called by head coach Chris Johnson. 1.9 seconds on the clock. We're staring at OT right here at our face. 56 apiece on the steal and the finish from Gorman. Outstanding play from the senior point guard to tie it up, and we are just seconds away from the end of the contest. What a play for Barnfield, or excuse me, for Gorman. We're tied up at 56 apiece. We'll take a short break here out of this timeout. No, we'll stay right here on this timeout. SummitCitySports.com is live. Follow us on Facebook at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. None of this would be possible without Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center Inc. Sports Center Inc. is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and answer any questions concerning pricing. SummitCitySports Center Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. So 1.9 seconds on the clock. Homestead will have the ball. They'll inbound under their own basket on the baseline, near side. .9 seconds left. Grant Raber will inbound. Wide open, Durnell, no foul. And knocked away, no foul called. As we will go to overtime. A little free basketball here for the fans. My goodness, 56-56. What a comeback for Snider, as we will have an overtime period. SummitCitySports.com. We'll take a short break and get ready for this overtime period. Back, ladies and gentlemen, SummitCitySports.com. Coming to you live. We have seen another outstanding battle between these two schools. It's a rematch of the SAC Holiday Tournament, which we did see Homestead defeating Snider to move on to the championship. As we will re-tip it here at the start of OT. They'll start with it. Does Snider in the travel. Turnover to start their first possession. Homestead, first possession of the OT. Durnell. Grant Raber. 56 all, 3.5 minutes left in this overtime. Sam Buck. Grant Raber. Jack Ferguson, Parker Mangus, Brandon Durnell. 5 for Homestead. Durnell, steal, Barnfield gets to it, and the layup. We're going to call it on the floor. That's going to be the 19th foul on Homestead. We'll be shooting 1 and 1. And Brandon Durnell, that's his 5th personal foul. He'll set down with 5. So your 5 on the floor: Archbold, Raber, Ferguson, Buck, and Mangus. For Snider, Williams, Brown, Barnfield, Gorman, and Stroud. Barnfield to the line to cut this tied up score. Can't hit the front end. Archbold with the rebound, another front end missed from Snider. 56 all, 3:15 left. Ferguson feels it out, picks up the dribble, finds Mangus. Mangus down low to Buck. Raber, 3 minutes on the clock. Parker Mangus. Brandon Durnell fouled on that last possession. Step back jumper, no good, rebounded by Williams. Quick outlet to Brown. Brown, and is fouled. That will send Brown to the line. He'll shoot another pair. Keandre Brown having an outstanding game. 17 points. In regulation, just behind his partner Malik Williams with his 23. He can break this tie of 56 all. Does. So the first lead for Snider since about what? Gosh, I can't even remember. It was that long ago. Maybe early third. Now that would have been the second, mid-second quarter, first lead. Now up 2 with 2:52 to go. Brown with 19. He averages 10 a game. Snider 2-0 in conference, Homestead 2-0 in conference. Mangus, dribble drive. Gets cut off by Williams. Archbold. Guarded by Brown, 2.5 minutes left in the OT. Remember, Brandon Durnell fouled out in this overtime period. Ferguson, good look. Grant Rayburn need a 3-ball, can't get it. Rebound by Brown, and Archbold will get hit with the foul on the reach-in. Brown will head to the line. He'll try to add to this 2-point lead. (58-56), 2:20 on the clock. Keandre Brown. The lefty drops it in. Up 3. Now with 20. (9 for 11 from the charity stripe. Make it 10 of 12. The junior stepping to the charity stripe and knocking down 4 big free throws here in this overtime period. Snider up by 4 now, 60-56. We have a full timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. SummitCitySports.com is live. Welcome back, Indiana High School basketball fans. Tim Atkinson coming to here, SummitCitySports.com. Second game of our doubleheader. First matchup, of course, we saw the Lady Spartans defeat the Lady Panthers. That game started at 6 p.m., ended 73-59. Snider made a late comeback, just could not push through that about 10, 12-point deficit. And we saw the Lady Spartans, led by Carissa McLaughlin's 22 and Madison Parker's 20, take the dub, and they stay undefeated in conference play, 7-0. Boys game definitely closer, a couple lead changes, several ties. Now 56-60, Homestead down, 2:20 on the clock. Brandon Durnell has fouled out. Grant Rayburn in the paint. You cannot go into Malik Williams like that. His length is way too tremendous. His wingspan is absolutely eaglish. With another swat, averages nearly 4 a game. Stroud, blocked. Ferguson, being double teamed. Needs help. Finds it in Mangus. Mangus. Good look, Archibald, they need it. Can't get it to go, rebound Williams. Minute and a half left, 4-point lead for Snider. Gorman finds Barnfield, now Williams. No rush for Snider here. And a jump ball, nope, we got a foul. Foul called on the reach. That will send Williams to the line. He'll be shooting 2 for the double bonus. Up by 4, minute 18 left. Malik Williams, the Louisville Cardinal commit, gets the roll. He's an 80% free throw shooter now with 24 points. That is the game high. Rayburn checks out. Easy Kudu checks in, number 12 for Homestead. Williams hits it. 5-point advantage, make it 6-point advantage, as he hits them both. Now with 25 points, that's a game high. Ferguson, hesitation. Tried to find Buck and out of bounds. Good catch by the fan over there. May have taken it in the grill if he didn't get his hands up there. That was self-preservation. 1:12 left. 6-point edge for Snider, the biggest, which is coming in the overtime. 3-ball, Ferguson, short, no good. Rebounded, Brown. Left-handed layup is all good. Minute left. Brown having a field day, 23 points. And an 8-point lead. Easy Kudu with the triple. Coming off the bench. Has not seen a minute of action all game and stepped in and hits the three. Nice job there from the junior 5'11" guard. Easy Kudu. 64-59. We have a full timeout on the floor. We'll take this last one with SummitCitySports.com. It's live. Back, ladies and gentlemen, SummitCitySports.com. Coming to you live, second game of our doubleheader. Snider, huge comeback, down 12, 13 points at one time. Now is looking at a 5-point edge, 64-59, as the band has been serenading us all night long. Outstanding environment here at Snider High School, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Remember, tomorrow night, I'll be right back here on Kilmer Court as the Snider Panthers will host the Warsaw Tigers. That'll be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Check us out, 7:30 tip tomorrow night. 44 seconds, you got a foul if you're Homestead. Brown, taken away. Nearly a steal by Mangus. And there's your foul. Parker Mangus will foul Gorman. We'll send Gorman to the line to shoot the double bonus with 35.6 seconds left. Gorman with just 2 points. And that was on the steal and the finish with about 5-6 seconds left in regulation to tie it up, to force it into overtime. Can't get that one to go. We'll stay at 2 points. Those two were the most important two of this whole contest. 64-59, 35 seconds. Gorman hits on that, 1 of 2. 6-point lead, 2-possession game. Gorman with 3 points. Ferguson needs something quick. Kudu. Archbold, they need something quick. Mangus, 25 seconds, wasted too much time. And that's a carry. That's a good call. You could see that. He definitely carried. Hand got underneath the basketball and then flipped it over. That's a carry. So a turnover. 24.2 seconds. Snider looking to close out this dub. Up 6. Williams splits the defense and foul by Homestead. Will go to the line. He shoots at 80% from the charity stripe. Has 25 points in the game. Game high. Snider and Malik Williams. Hits it. 7-point lead for the Panthers. 9.5 left. Hits them both, does Malik. Biggest lead for Snider coming in this overtime period. And a turnover, that'll all but do it here on Kilmer Court. The fans starting to feel it here. Into Brown, double team, and there's a foul. That will send Keandre Brown to the line to shoot the double bonus. Keandre Brown has had an outstanding game, the best game I have seen him play. I asked for it in the opener. If you were listening, I asked for it. Keandre Brown needs to be more aggressive. Been saying that since the New Haven game where they were defeated about 2 weeks ago at New Haven. Keandre Brown has too much skill. Now, 68-59. Williams with the board, and that will seal it. 5 seconds left. Brown will back it out, and that's your final in overtime. What a play and game comeback for the Snider Panthers. Congratulations to head coach Jeremy Roth on getting the dub, or Jeremy Ross, excuse me, on getting the dub and staying undefeated in the Summit Athletic Conference. What a game we saw here. Malik Williams game high with 27 points, added with his junior teammate. Keandre Brown dropped in 24, and they get the dub 68-59 over the number 8 Homestead Spartans and get revenge from the 2016 Summit Athletic Conference basketball tournament, the holiday tournament played at Wayne. They get revenge and get the dub in conference play to move to 3-0 and 6-4 overall for Homestead. They pick up their second loss of the season and move to 2-1 in conference play. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, tonight's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. None of this would be possible without Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center, Inc. For Caleb Westra, I am Tim Atkinson. Thank you for checking us out on our doubleheader tonight. Join us tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube for the Snider Panthers hosting the Warsaw Tigers. SummitCitySports.com was live.